All right. It is Sunday, November 6th, 2016. We are currently at the Palm Bay compound. We had just left. Well, it's 5:45 p.m., but it looks really dark here. We've just left Camp Freedom 2. The Tough Mudder event has just ended, and they're cleaning up still. They're putting everything up. I'm not sure if this crew here is part of the Tough Mudder or other people, but I see people sitting here. So I'm going to point the camera that way there. Hang on a minute. I don't know if you can see them there. Sorry if there's any noise. I think they are flying RV. Oh, they're telling me to go. Oh, and there's motorcycle racing. There are people racing. These guys got a remote controlled airplane here. They're getting ready to fly. So they were waiting for me, and I was waiting for them. But I don't know if you saw the motorcycles whiz by here. It can be very dangerous here. These may be some of the noises we heard when we were at the camp. Two motorcycles just whizzed by, probably at about 70 or more miles per hour. I'm going to be real careful here because I don't want to kill them. But the kids come out here. I don't know if you can hear that airplane flying there. But they do stuff like drag racing, speeding, like those motorcycles. Just haul butt through here, maybe even 100 miles an hour. So it is extremely dangerous out here. Not so much from the zombies and the wild animals like the cougars and stuff, but from other people. This area is a development, I think, by General Development Corp, GDC, I think. And they had run out of money or something. So development just stopped. So you can see all these streets are here. There's over 200 miles of roads that basically go nowhere. They have all the streets set up, but I'm not going to try to go through those trees. Hopefully I don't hit anyone here when I back up. And I'm probably going to be leaving here very soon because it's getting dark. And like I said, I just saw previously some kids on a motorcycle. I don't know if they're kids, it could be grown up. But they were probably doing between 70 to 100 miles an hour or more. I mean, they hauled butt right by. All you can see was a blur of lights shooting across. The kids come out here and they drag race. And they race motorcycles. And they just essentially, it's like an abandoned city, almost like post-apocalyptic. Except the city, as you can see, has maintained some of it. They cut some of the grass here along the roads. And the people come out here to go hunting, camping, and everything else. I don't know if you can see the little airplanes there. They are having a dogfight. Oh, this camera's not going to pick it up because it's too dark or they're going to look too small. Here comes a motorcyclist. See those kids? I don't know if you can see them up front and hear them. I'm going to try to zoom in here, but they are hauling ass. Look at them go. Probably hitting over, only over 60 to 80 miles an hour or more. This road's not intended for that. But that's how people die out here. Like they hit each other, they crash. Or of course other people get shot because people are out here hunting. Those two guys that just waved us through a flying model airplanes, radio-controlled airplanes, they are having a dogfight. I don't know if you can hear that noise, that's the airplanes. And I'm listening also to weird sounds. Mainly I'm listening for motorcycles and other cars coming because I don't want to hit the motorcyclists. They'll be goners. So I'm only doing 25 miles an hour. And I'm not going fast because I want to see. My niece's stepmother was killed out here a couple months ago. Her car and her two kids got hit by some boys, some kids, some teenagers, and they killed them. They killed the mother, and the kids are injured. Not my niece, but my niece's half-sisters. So, this place can be deadly. I am currently just driving around here, lost now. Trying to find a road to cut over to get out of here because where I am right now, I have no clue. I'm going to try to cut back and try to get out of here. There goes the motorcyclist again. I can see, I know the camera's not picking them up. They're black shapes, and they are literally hauling butt. But they're racing on these roads that I'm on, and I just want to get out of here before I hit one of them, or one of them slams into me. If they slam into me at 100 miles an hour, I don't think I'll make it either. That whining, if the camera's picking it up, are the motorcyclists hauling butt. I guess we're gonna end up going through these bushes that I was trying to avoid earlier. If you've been looking at the roads, you can see, oh my gosh, this is crazy. There's dirt roads, and this area here is all blocked off. Ooh, motorcycle would have an easier time coming through here than a car or a minivan. Anyhow, you could see the traction of this area for ATVs and motorcycles and whatnot. And those are the people I refer to as the others. Just wanted to let you know that even though I seem a little bit kooky and act like I'm really scared of the others and all that, it's an act. You know, those of you who know me know that I'm a kidder. I mean, pretty much what you see happening in these videos and these vlogs at the camp is happening. It's not made up. But my reactions and how I get scared of stuff and try to fight off the I wonder what's going on here. It must be tough mud or stuff. There's also the wooden platforms out here in the middle of the road. I think they'll pick them up. Hopefully they'll pick them up, because otherwise the car will hit it at full speed and crash. That's why you don't go so fast here. There was also the crap on the road. Okay, these are the remote controlled airplane guys. So I'm back on the road where I should be, and I'm gonna shoot to get the heck out of here. Here comes another vehicle with lights. Anyhow, it's getting dark here, hard to see. Gonna shut off the camera in a minute because there's not much to see out of the darkness, but that's how it is out here in the compound, the Palm Bay compound at night. There are no lights out here. This open area is not as scary as the labyrinth because they've cut down all the stuff, and although, you know, the grass is still kind of tall here in parts, so it's hard to see. But what I was talking about was that I am, or tend to be, a bit melodramatic when dealing with Camp Freedom 2, because I just wanted to provide the viewers a little bit of entertainment, something funny, something scary, something fun. But when you hear about the encounters of the helicopter crashing, the UFOs, the Panthers, those are all real. They're not made up. Or the others coming into my camp, or the police and the rangers coming to check up on me and whatnot. Those are all real. All the events you see are, or hear me talking about, are indeed real. But how I react to it, like for example, you know, taking a fork and using that as my weapon of defense of choice to fight the Florida panther or cougar if it decided to attack me, that's not real. Although it did happen. I mean, I was eating and I had a fork in my hand when the growling started. But you can be sure that in real life, what really happened was this. The panther growled. I didn't even know it was a panther at the time. And I was like, oh my gosh, something's going to eat me. So I had my fork in my hand and my food, but I did not keep the fork out as a weapon. I quickly rushed over to my car, picked up my machete, and stood there for a few minutes waiting for the noise again. And when there was no noise, I assumed the animal was gone. Picked up my camera, picked up the fork, and filmed the segment. So those of you who think I'm a nut or whatever, wanting to go against a panther, something in the middle of the road there, obstacles out here all over the place tonight. I would not go up against a panther with a fork, not unless that's all I had. The zombie attack was real. It was some drugged out or drunk guy, probably homeless, living out here. And yes, he did try to break in, and yes, I was freaking out about what to do, and yes, I bolted out of here in the middle of the night. This looks like a cop right here, maybe. I think it is a cop. I'm gonna try to go around here. Car here, cop. I don't know if it's two cops. Nope, just, yeah, one of the workers and a cop. I'm gonna go slowly. He's gonna recognize my vehicle because he can see my bike and everything. I want to go too fast here because people are coming out and you don't want to hit somebody. This is the Tough Mudder main area, and there are cars here all over the place. I assume these are either people finishing up or the workers, probably the workers because it is dark. I don't see the participants being out here in the dark. Too easy to get lost. And of course, most stuff has been cleaned up. I see all these orange shirts. So they must be the workers here just cleaning up. And the cop is out here giving them some light and also watching for safety. Another cop out there, I think. I think there are cops all over the place out here. Maybe that's not a cop. Anyhow, and they've opened the road back up. The side road here at the intersection here has been opened back up. They've removed one of the barriers so cars can go through there again. Roads are open again. The Tough Mudder is officially, I think, over. More equipment moving, trucks here coming in. But the reason I'm doing this special segment here is to reveal to you about Camp Freedom 2, since there is a very, very, very strong likelihood that I will be leaving here maybe within this week. I might make it, well, I will definitely come back to Camp Freedom 2 one final time to secure the camp, like, you know, just set everything up, water and whatnot, supplies, and make sure that the electrical components like the rice cooker and stuff is kind of as dry as possible, so if you come here you can use it. If you need it, you can take it. I may or may not leave the electric power generator that I'm planning on building. Right now I have the scooter with me because I'm going to try to work on it tonight to disassemble it, and tomorrow I'll try to reassemble it, not as a scooter but as a power generator and battery pack. And if it works, I may keep it with me to use in the vehicle, or I may leave it at Camp Freedom 2 for somebody to generate electricity. What else? That's pretty much it. Just a special segment to let you know that I'm not as nutty as I seem. I'm pretty much normal, sort of. I guess normal, what's normal to some people is really abnormal to others. But as far as I know, I'm somewhat normal. And the funny or kooky behaviors that you see with me acting like I'm all scared of the flying men and the others, and that's all an act, folks. That's not really me. That was just for fun. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good night.